Hey, aloha, aloha, double shaka, neseranim, morutin, kaselelia, rerenim, Yahweh from our ranch. It's a beautiful morning. Rained so hard last night. It's still grayish in the sky, but it looks like it's gonna be a beautiful morning. And this is one of the best things that I admire and I love about Eden Rock is it rains like hell at night. And then when you wake up in the morning, you see the sun and it'll be sunny today. And so this morning there's some sad news and happy news, and it's a mixture of all kinds of things. Number one, our first pig, one of our first two pigs, we named her Lira, has gone. Um, we thank her, we appreciated her, for the companion for the past 3 or 4 months, um, and thanking her for providing for our family. So we're so grateful. We're thankful that you know, uh, we're in a position to provide little things for our communities here in Hawaii. Since we've um, you know started our ranch here or bought the property, the cultivation of our land, um, I'm happy to say we've contributed a little bit, a tiny bit of something to our communities here in the Hilo side of the Big Island of Hawaii. As you all know, as you all can see, I'm smiling. I'm happy about it because our boat, when our first catch on the boat, went to the retirement of my niece on the Chuki side. When she retired from the army, she retired here. So we went out and by chance we caught an ice chest full of skipjack, and we gave it all to the retirement party. And we continue to thank them and congratulate them. Uh, our nephew's wife, Tema and Mac, we gave them the whole ice chest, and that was the very first time we contributed something, from our ranch here, from our boat, to the community. After that, we went and caught a lot more, and we gave all of them, most of them, to our Remetau, which is my Yapi side of the family. We gave a lot of free tunas, big tunas, to our Remetau side of the family, and we also gave to our Chugis and Ponapan side of the family. So we were grateful. And yesterday, we gave away about 200-pound pig to our Chugi side of the family, which is very, what do you call it? Satisfying, and you know, as sad it was that we gave away our pig. We love her. As sad as it was, it's also very comforting that we know it's going to something very important and dear to us. Okay, and so we're very happy that we're finally doing what we set out to do, and that's hopefully to come here to Big Island and establish our foothold and our land, and started in small ways providing for our families and our community here. And as we progress and as we get more and more things on our ranch, we will do more for our community. And so that's always, at the core of what I'm doing. So I'm very happy and I'm glad, that we're already able to do it, even though we're just here for, maybe a year since we built our tiny house. Now it's becoming a bigger house. Okay, so that's the kind of the bad news is that uh, we're killing Liera. The good thing is we're killing her um, providing her for a very, very important uh, function, for a very important occasion for our family, our dear family. Yeah, and so, it breaks our heart, and also uh, helps heal our heart and make us more comfortable and happy to do it. Okay, so since that's out of the way, this morning, I know Nemin is sad. I gotta say that Nemin is one of the two pigs. So we gave away Lira, and Nemin is still in there, but someone from my Yapi side of the family wanted to buy that one for his wedding. So if that happens, then both pigs will be gone by the end of the month, uh, and we'll still have the other ones. We'll have the other pigs. Our breeding pigs will be, they're already big, so they're coming up. Yeah, and I cannot thank uh, um, cannot thank Marcy and her family enough in providing those pigs to us, and so we can grow them. And so if you guys want to, buy pigs or something, let us know, and we'll reach out to Marcy and our family, and we'll get you guys set up, okay? But don't forget, if you own a land in Hawaii, please fill it up with food, okay? Use the food as your decoration. And that's one thing I want to talk to you guys about this morning is how do you get free grass? Free, free, free. Okay, I will show you free grass. You do not need to go to buy grass. You already have grass here in Hawaii. Okay, very natural. I don't know if they're um, native species or invasive species. If you guys know, please tell me. But I don't know. As soon as I clear my land, these guys came out. So I'm excited. I was like, okay, you guys can go ahead and come out, and you can fill up my property. So let me show you. Let me turn the camera around. I'll show you what's going on, okay? All right, so yesterday I cut my grass again. All right. I didn't buy any seeds or plant anything. Everything just came out of the ground. All I had to do is weed whacking them. Okay? So I week whacking. is that a thing? Week whacking. And so yeah, all these things, they're coming out among the rocks. I love how they turn out. And so as you can see, it's starting to turn green. Yeah, and as you cut and cut and cut, you'll see I planted the coconut trees. Now coconut tree. This plant here is also brought on by the birds. We call them zukar back home. Zukar. I don't know what they call it here. Comment in the section, and please give me the Hawaiian name, the Ponapen name, the Chuki's name, and so on and so forth in the comment section. All right. Don't forget to share my videos, invite your friends, and teach them. Okay. Tell them that they don't need to buy grass. So we put a coconut tree down here. Banana tree is growing down there. You will not see it because it's covered up with all those grass, but it's vibrant and it's coming up. Now we have another coconut tree here and a tea leaf. We have a sugar cane over here, starting to grow. We have tea leaf there, coconut, and then the bananas and sugar canes and cassava plants and all sort of stuff. But look at this. Okay, the grass, free grass. So I don't know, are they native or invasive? It's this kind of grass. I don't know. They grow. We might as well use them, right? So look at that. Starting to get, more and more interesting. All right. All I had to do is week walking. All right. Little by little. Yeah, look at that. And it's going to grow. I didn't put soil down. I didn't do anything. They just grow naturally. Okay, and then on this side, yeah, so more even thicker. See this? Yeah, see this? I didn't plant any of this. They just come out of nowhere. And then, good thing, because now we can use it. And I love these tall grass, so I leave them alone. I don't know what they are. Please tell me in the comment section, and I'll learn something from you guys. The pile of garbage, it's filling up with green plants. We may end up bulldozing this away, but for now, it's really nice. It serves as a privacy from the road, the main road. And we're gonna bulldoze these all the way up to the property line, make it nice, and then we're gonna replant the whole thing. We'll keep all the trees, yeah, but we'll bulldoze everything all the way up to the property line, and we'll keep some of this pile of rocks to use it for landscaping purposes, you know. So yeah, the grass, I don't know what kind of grass is this. You all tell me. But since they're growing out, all I had to do is just weed walking. All right. Yep. Yep. Yeah, and more grass coming out. So it's slowly spreading. May cover this whole area up. I may sprinkle a little bit of soil here and there just to help it grow. Yeah, and let it fill this whole space up, and next thing you know, everything here is green. I don't know. All right, but you tell me if this is a good, satisfying way of, you know, yeah, I love this. I love it. Now the tea leaves are coming out, more colorful things. We'll put more flower plants here. Yeah, at the moment we just plant food, except for the tea leaves. But we plant sugar canes and coconut trees, and there's a zucchar over there, and but eventually there will be cocoris. We'll bring cocoris to line this roadway. We'll bring all sorts of flowers, you know, all kinds of stuff. We'll be lining this driveway. All right, yeah, we'll be lining the driveway, and eventually the driveway will turn right over here. Okay, that's the main goal. We're lacking funds at the moment, but once we have the funding, we'll open this up and go in from the back side of the house where my truck is parked over there. It will be connected to that driveway. It's much bigger, and it's not in the way of my plants here. See, all the plants are beautiful. They're growing up so nicely. And this is beautiful. I don't know what kind of plant is this. I'm not the one that just came out of nowhere. I will transfer this somewhere else, because this is gonna be my driveway. It's in the way, even my breadfruit tree and the sugar cane, all these cassava plants and bananas, they will be moved to a different location. Yeah, and so, yep, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm happy my breadfruit trees are starting to come out green now. They're turning green every day just because of really good pig poop. So the pigs, they're provider for your soil as well. So don't lose sight of that. Pigs are good for your soil. Yeah, and we're gonna bring the pigs down here. That's why I intentionally left this area alone. I didn't even do anything with it. No weeding, no nothing. See, these are all growing here because I'm gonna bring my pigs so they can bulldoze this, and then afterwards we'll fill it up with potatoes. Yeah, potatoes. And see, I put a post. Yeah, people will be like, why are you using a very curvy post? I don't know, man. It's, for me, it's natural. You know, natural. You don't cut it. It's just natural shape. That's why I love using it. And then there's a straight one over there. There's a straight one here. There's a little bit curvy one over there. But this is the beauty of this. This is my garage. All right, so that's the deck over there. It's gonna have a roof, and then continue on down here, and this will be the what do you call it? This will be my garage. Okay, this will be a very tall garage. Even my boat can back into here, but it won't fit. So this is not for my boat. I will. Okay. Okay. All right, let me share. So roofs, they're damaged. Not too much, but so I bought them 20% off. That's why I bought them. They're still working. So if you find those, buy them right away. 20% off. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, my cassava. I mean kavas, man. These kavas are really good now. You kava drinkers. Maybe soon we'll start selling these guys. Okay. I'm thinking of a good price. Maybe start with what, 350 a plant to $1,000. Yeah, so the bigger the plant is, the bigger the price. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, we don't have many now. So, but in the future, we'll also donate this to our communities for big functions and stuff. But first thing first, we're gonna grow them. So my property is gonna be filled with cover plants. Okay, lots and lots of cover plants. And you notice something missing in here, and my lira is no longer here. So we don't have a lira. We only have nemin here. All right, only nemin, and then my breeders on that side. Okay, let me show you my breeders. They're very healthy, very strong looking. Look at that guy. He's muscular. He's ready to breed. Huh? You ready to inseminate? Whatever they call that thing. Huh? At the phone. At the phone. At the phone. Nia Sulfut. See? Nia Sulfut is here. They're my breeders. They're both very big. Yeah, look at that. So these are my breeders. We're not gonna kill them. They will be the one providing pigs for the future. Okay. This one of my relatives on my Yappies or the side of the family wants to buy it, so it's reserved for him. Yeah, pretty big. It's getting bigger. These are very good, very beautiful pigs. And then I have some more on that side. That's the one next to the breeders. But the female over there will become a breeder too. Okay, and I'm gonna fix up. So we divide them up yesterday. We use all kinds of stuff to divide it up so that we can get litter out of here. And that's why you see all this mess over here. Yeah, I use my 2x4s and they didn't care. They were still able to get through this. No problem whatsoever. Okay. All right, let me show you the cover. Let me show you the cover again, cause man, I'm very happy about how they turn out. I mean, let's see. I mean, look at that. Huh? What do you say? I mean, but look at this one. Oh my gosh, the root is really big now. And look at this. Look at that. Yeah. They're very green. This banana is looking awesome, healthy. Okay. Alright guys, so free grass, free grass, free grass. Okay? And share the video. Make sure your friends, your family, they can learn something from this, okay? Yeah. I can't wait, man. I'm so excited, man. Look at how big this deck is gonna be from there all the way down here. And then we'll concrete this one for the garage, you know. So it's gonna be beautiful. We're gonna take off the wall over there and then connect the two together. That's why it's just look like this, because it's not done. And oh boy, they're gonna look so beautiful. Modern flat roof. Let me show you. Flat roof is the modern day building style. Okay? Flat roofing. So you gotta deal with it. That's why mine is flat roof. Okay? I chose flat roof for a reason. Okay? Because it's modern. That's slick. Okay? Modern. Okay? I want to be mine to be different, you know, different from everybody's built. I want it to be strong. My son is an engineer. If you guys don't know that, me and him butt heads. Okay, you know, he told me, "Oh, your build is not meeting the standards and blah blah blah." I said, "No way, Jose. My build is much stronger than all the engineers put in place, because your engineers, they will draw out a plan, and guess what? The construction workers, they will minimize cost, right? They will minimize cost because it's all about money to you guys, to the engineers. Maybe not the engineers, but the people that construct the house, right? Yeah, or you know, whoever control the cost. Let me put it that way. They will go to the least so they can make more profit. It's about profit. Me here, I don't care. I just want my house to be very secure. Okay? So, look. Yeah. Maybe for the engineers, maybe it'll meet standards, or meet the what do you call it, certification requirements or whatever. For the post, they just have a to sit on top of this. Me, I bury this post, right? I bury it. I have to dig through the lava rocks, go down 24 feet. Oh, sorry, here I go again. 24 feet, 24 inches. Oh boy, 24 feet, no way. 24 inches, 4 inches down. And then I pour concrete in there, okay? That's gonna hold this house. And then I use very heavy duty screws, okay? And I use 2, and I'm gonna line them up still. So there's gonna be a lot of posts. Ohia trees is like this guy's gonna live for 100 years, okay? So I use more than, I overdo this. Yeah, if it's a plan from the engineers, maybe we'll just use single 2x6s. I double them up, every one of them. See, so I overdo it. So this house is very sturdy, very strong. You can put 1,000 people on this, and it will still stay. Yeah, you can pile up people and put maybe 5,000 bodies, and it'll still hold, because this is gonna be a lot of ohia tree holding it up. Okay, and they're buried underground, deep down in the lava rocks. Okay, with concrete lava rocks. So there's no water, because lava rocks, it's not soil. Okay, there will be still moisture, but I don't think it's a lot. And once it's put the roof on top, and once it dries out, these guys are like metals, man. Ohia trees. They're like metals. Okay. Yeah, and I have a lot of posts that are buried. Okay. Yeah, let me show you. Yeah, those ones, they're even deeper. Probably 30 inches deeper, and they're big ohias. This guy's over here, and also in there. Yeah, this is buried. My 30 inches underground. Okay. Yeah. So this house is not going anywhere. I can guarantee you that. And I told my son, I said, you know, I can use all the wood in the world. I can tool, you know, overdo it because I don't care about the cost. I just want it to be sturdy. Yeah. And so that's why I think mine is more sturdier than if I go with the plan of an engineer. So yeah, theirs is gonna be, of course, sturdy and stuff. You know, people's house, you know, they have to meet the standard, the basic standard. Yeah, I don't doubt that because they're engineers, they're smart people. Yeah, but I think when they develop like residential neighborhoods, yeah, they minimize, you know, they use the basics as long as it's past inspections, you know. But for homeowners like me, that we build our own houses, we go above and beyond to make it as strong as possible. Okay, instead of just using something poking out of the ground to anchor our post, we put the post in the lava rocks, inside the lava rocks, not on top of a concrete, pre-made concrete, whatever. And then the posts sit on top of that, and then that sit on top of the lava rocks. No, we didn't. I didn't go that route because I don't think that's sturdy enough. When you bury it underground in the lava rocks, that's lovely and very strong. Okay, so so again, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for following my channel. I hope you guys learned at least one thing from me.